Hello everyone, welcome to What's New in Torero 1.1. With Torero 1.1, we've introduced the idea of clusters. This brings scalability and resiliency to your environment. With 1.0, we had this concept of a single server and a single client. If the server goes down, then you could restart it, bring it back up, but it wasn't resilient, high availability, or anything along those lines, which is good for a dev environment or a smaller environment. But as you grow and scale and move to a production world, you're going to need some sort of scalability and resiliency. In comes clustering. Clustering has two different types of nodes. We've got a controller and a runner. The controller is going to be resilient, maintain connections to the client. It's going to present a database to them, and it's going to maintain information state between the runners and liveness information of those runners. The runners, on the other hand, are going to run the script. They're going to scale as much as you like, and they're going to be there to allow high load and busy services in those large environments. Okay, let's move over to the demo and see what it's going to be. I'm going to have a Torero client. It's going to connect to a Torero server. The server is going to be the controller, and it's going to have 3 runner nodes connected and online. That way we can demo and see what happens to services as we start scaling. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look over here on the right side, and I'm going to do a Docker compose up. It's going to bring my runners and my servers automatically for me. It's going to keep them running over there on the side. We can see what happens over on the side as we do the script on the left. So now let's do Torero login admin. Let's log into it. Use the password. Fantastic. Torero server gives back a response, successfully logged in. Okay, let's get services and see what we have available. We've got a half dozen scripts available. Let's go ahead and run a hello Python script. As you can see on the right side, now we've got runner 2 that's running that service. For the round robin ability, we should run it now on a different runner. Runner 1 the second time, and if we do it a third time, runner 3. Okay, great. That's fantastic. Now we have that scalability. We can run these services across the different runners as needed. But what happens if we go ahead and take down one of them? So we'll do a Docker kill in the background here. And it looks like one of our services died. Looks like runner 2's down. So now let's run it again and see what happens. The Torero server looks like it's trying to connect over to runner 2, and it's going to think for a minute, but then it's going to realize it's down and it's going to move services over to runner 1. Run it again, goes to 3, run it again, and runner 1. So now it's going to keep it between runner 1 and 3. So as you can see, now we have this availability, this resiliency to be able to have failed nodes and continue to run our scripts and sleep well at night. There you go, clustering in Torero 1.1.